What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing a Manchester City transfer update. Before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Remember, I am going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the whole summer transfer window here on YouTube to keep you guys up to date with all the latest Manchester City transfer news every single day throughout what is going to be a very busy summer window for Manchester City. I'm going to be doing them from June, so do subscribe. It is free. Social media links there in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up. 200 likes is the aim, and also don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, I wanted to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Football Prizes. They're running a very special competition. It's a signed dual Manchester City shirt with Phil Foden and Jack Grealish. So do go and check it out. Links and details there in the description. Included is 14 instant prizes, including individually signed shirts for Jack Grealish and Phil Foden, and many other cool prizes for you to go and check out. It's £3.95 to enter. Links and details there in the description. So we're going to crack on with this video. We're going to start off by speaking about the latest contract news, and I'm pleased to say we've got some brilliant news when it comes in the form of Oscar Bobb. Now, Jack Gaughan was reporting last week saying Oscar Bobb was set to sign a new long-term contract at Manchester City. He said Pep and Manchester City have been impressed with Bobb so far this season, and Manchester City want to tie him down to a new deal, and they want to see him given more opportunities with the first team squad. Then Mike McGrath had said that Oscar Bobb had agreed to his new long-term contract at Manchester City. It just needed signing and announcing. And then alias Uld Sardar over in Norway had said that Bobb had signed his contract renewal with Manchester City. He said he reported that early on Monday morning. He said the contract's worth £50,000 a week now for Oscar Bobb, and then by 7 p.m. GMT on Monday evening, Manchester City had announced that Oscar Bobb had signed a new deal at Manchester City until 2029. So I wanted to congratulate Oscar on his new long-term contract at Manchester City, which I think is absolutely brilliant news. And we're not done with the contract news there. We've got the very latest on Erling Haaland. Sam Lee has said that Erling Haaland is relaxed about his contract situation at Manchester City, but he is open to signing a new deal. Apparently those close to Haaland have laughed off reports linking Haaland with a move to Real Madrid. Sam Lee does say that Haaland's new contract would be complicated by him having a release clause in his current contract, and that release clause can only be triggered once Erling Haaland communicates to Manchester City that he wishes to leave. Sam Lee does say that this release clause that's currently active in his contract is closer to £100 million than £200 million. Things are also being complicated by Kylian Mbappe. He's close to joining Real Madrid, so I wouldn't rule out Erling Haaland with that news signing a new huge bumper deal at Manchester City, which would very much see him become the poster boy, not just of Manchester City, but probably of the Premier League as well, and he'd definitely be paid the highest paid player probably in the league, not just at Manchester City. So he's already on his way there, if not already there, in being arguably the biggest brand in the Premier League and the biggest brand that Manchester City have got anyway. So we'll see what happens with regards to that. Anyway, moving on to the outs, got the very latest on Kevin De Bruyne. Now, Paul Hirst at the Times has said that Saudi Arabia, so one of their domestic teams, they're preparing a massive offer to tempt Kevin De Bruyne to Saudi Arabia in the summer. Apparently he's high on their priority list to bring to the league. Saudi Arabia are confident that Kevin De Bruyne hasn't indicated to Manchester City that he wants to renew his contract, which does expire in 2025. There's been conflicting reports. Apparently De Bruyne's family very settled in Manchester, so hopefully we might see Man City kicked into action to try and get De Bruyne onto a new deal. Sam Lee has said that any offers that do come in from Saudi Arabia, Kevin De Bruyne is going to want to take the time to think about his options and explore his options. So offers are going to come in from Saudi Arabia. He will think about these offers before deciding on what he wants to do next. I imagine Man City will probably put their contract renewal talks on the table as well at the same time, so De Bruyne can assess his options. He either signs a new deal at City, which more than likely sees him stay at Manchester City until the end of his career and he retires here, or he chooses to go to Saudi Arabia and he gets paid a lot of cash We'll see what happens. It's complicated. He's not only married, he's got children who are all happy and settled. He likes being in Manchester, so I'm pretty relaxed about the situation. I think De Bruyne will stay. Anyway, moving on to the ins, got the latest on Alphonso Davies. Now, he was getting linked with a move to Manchester City earlier this month, but the Athletic have claimed that Real Madrid have now reached a verbal agreement with the player, and it's all about negotiating a fee with Bayern Munich, which apparently Real Madrid and Bayern Munich still quite far apart on their value of Alphonso Davies, so that might be a player for Man City to chalk off their potential wanted list for this summer. However, a player that keeps cropping up is Lucas Paqueta, and TalkSport have said that West Ham are braced for interest from Manchester City this summer in Lucas Paqueta. Pep Guardiola remains keen on the West Ham star. The Telegraph have said that should Bernardo Silva leave Manchester City this summer, then Lucas Paqueta is the player that Man City want to bring in for central midfield to help replace Bernardo Silva, and I imagine should Bernardo leave City, we'll also look at that right wing position as well. So Lucas Paqueta, very much still a player of interest, does still need to clear his name from these betting allegations, and it may need Bernardo Silva to leave for Paqueta to come in. Again, very busy summer. We'll see what happens. Bernardo, of course, got that release clause active in his contract for any team outside of England, which is believed to be worth €50 million. Absolute steal, if you're asking me. Now, moving on to the final player I want to speak about, Florian Wirtz. Very interesting. Built over in Germany have said that Real Madrid, Manchester City and Liverpool continue to assess the Bayer Leverkusen star. They say that Bayern Munich, they're out of the race to sign him in the summer. I do have my doubts about this because Xabi Alonso, the manager at Bayer Leverkusen, getting strongly linked with the managerial position at Bayern Munich. And if he goes there, I imagine he'll want to probably bring in some of the best talents that Bayer Leverkusen have to offer, which includes Florian Wirtz. So I can imagine him saying to Bayern that I want him, bring him in. So we will see. Anyway, according to BILD over in Germany, Bayer Leverkusen have named their price for Florian Wirtz. They're believed to be wanting this summer a whopping €130 million. Manchester City believe that Florian Wirtz could be the long-term successor to Kevin De Bruyne, which is why they're interested. If we do want a long-term Kevin De Bruyne successor, it is going to cost us a heck of a lot of money. And word I've heard on Wirtz is expensive this summer. If Leverkusen keep hold of him, they'd be happy for him to leave the summer after, so the summer of 2025, for a smaller price. We'll see what happens with regards to that. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, do leave a thumbs up. 200 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships or any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, do go and check out today's video sponsor, Football Prizes. Remember, £3.95 to enter for the draw. You can get as many tickets as you want for the draw to be in for the chance of winning that dual signed shirt between Phil Foden and Jack Grealish, including 14 instant prizes, which include individual shirts signed by both Phil Foden and for Jack Grealish as well. So do go and check it out. Links and details there in the description. And thank you very much to Football Prizes for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. Just keep these videos coming for you guys. So I'd appreciate any interaction with them. Go and check them out. Links and details there in the description. And I'll see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.